Hello Internet, it is I, Azuractive, and this is Let's Play, or Let's Try to Play, Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe. I'm Azuractive, and this is Broken, or Package Stomper Transport. We're at a state now, not really much has happened since then. We've got another transport company that's popped up, that's really kind of cramping our style, but that's okay. I've decided that now is a good time to try and get into the airplane industry. I'm going to borrow, a bunch of money just so that I don't have to worry about it for a little bit. And let's drop down an airport. We can actually, since it's 1953 and federal health regulations aren't a problem here, or safety protocols. Whoa! Well, let's reload that AI. I don't know what that does. It throws an exception every now and then with that particular one. Oh! Pathzilla has been shut down by creditors, and all assets have sold off. Huh. Well, good, nice knowing you there. So we're going to start off by creating a couple airports. There's going to be one there, and I was going to put one in Shinfingford. I don't like that one. We're going to rename that city. I tend to do this. We're going to call this, Spell Compendium. Yeah, the Spell Compendium, which is a good 3.5 book. Fun. Let's put an airport down in the Spell Compendium. Nice area, right in the heart of town. And that's all there is to airports. All you have to do is make sure that you have enough first train arrives at Dracula. That's a city I renamed. Let's create a new air thingy that goes flappity flap through the air. The Coleman Count. Barry Coleman Count. We're going to buy that. We're going to tell you to go to the Spell Compendium Airport. Magical flights of amazing. Full load any cargo. Off you go. And then when you're done with that, you're going to head all the way over to Beaker Bunsen, which accepts there, and you're going to be that airport's fill up there. Spell Compendium Airport. And we're gonna get a new aircraft over here, the Coleman Count. One passenger. Two passengers. So we're gonna fill up load there. Off you go. And you're gonna also head over to... Where did that thing go? It's a long distance. Hopefully they don't start crashing on the runways. That would be bad. So yeah, he's gonna sit here and fill up as best he can. Beaker Bunsen Woods. And again, making sure that we have as many people filled up as possible with this here. So Here's to you, good people of Spell Compendium and Beaker Bunsen. You are part of the initial flight of Package Stomper Transport Company Limited.com of Superness. You have bags of mail. The oil that's being transported is excellent. And I can't wait for these cities to get bigger so that I can finally start putting goods into them, or actually completing the circle to get goods and funds to the people there. Little Timmy can... Well, I suppose... Do they make plastic at oil refineries? Or is it just gasoline? Post in the comments section to see if... to tell me about that, because I don't know. I would think that plastic would come from plastic factories, but I know it's petroleum, so... Yeah. It's almost ready for its maiden voyage out to Spell Compendium. Yep. So that's what this is all about here, and that's pretty much it for planes. It's nice and easy because, hey, there's nothing else to build. It's just airports and planes. Now, this becomes a little bit more difficult as the years drag on, because the airport needs to be bigger as the years progress. Like, let me head over to the airport thing here. As the years go by, you have to get larger and larger areas because of federal regulations, I guess it's supposed to simulate. Take that off. You have to go to commuter, to city, to metropolis. I don't know what helicopter airports are. I never really got into the helicopters, which is fine. What else to do about this? I suppose I can start in on boats, too. Let's really break the bank. Dorks in the... I think Dorks in the needs a dock, because there's not enough dorking going on. Let's rename this city. We're going to transport dorks to geeks. Geeks in the... Okay. Geeks in the airport. We're gonna transport dorks to geeks. I wonder if this is... Oh, I wonder if it's gonna let me build a dock so close to another... Yeah, site unsuitable. Well, maybe. Let's try to make it suitable. How about that? Oh, of course, 49,000. Oof. This is the problem with boats in general, is because they... When you start building on the water, it becomes really, really expensive. And so we need to call on our good buddy the bank and ask for more money. The bank's nice to us. We're able to get a ton of money that we're going to take out, just because that was the setting I did at the beginning of this. I'm just trying to think of what it's called. Once you start building on the water, it's really expensive, because you have to fill in with all that dirt, good dirt. I'm trying to think of the best place to put this. I think I'm going to start off by transporting passengers with docks. Passengers and mail. Yeah, let's do that. Now, that's a lovely sound. Yes, of course it's unsuitable. It's out in the middle of the ocean. Let's put a dock out there. No, sir, we can't do that. Local authority, package stopper. We're gonna call this place Winona. Yeah, Winona Docks. And geeks in the... Let's put a dock over here. Poop out docks. Passenger mail and goods. Oh! Really? You can... If I put something down there, it's goods? Passenger mail and goods. Okay. For whatever reason, if I do that and then this, it'll be able to accept goods, I think. Accepts mail, nothing. Let me take a look here. Are you able to... Yeah, you're able to accept goods at that point. Dorks in the docks. Alright, so, well, that puts an interesting twist on this. Now I can start... We'll do that in a second here. Add another spot for trucks to come in. Let's finish up with the boats. I don't know if I can do that in a minute. Docks are great because they don't have to be put anywhere in exactly. Let's do a passenger ferry. And again, this is going to be a lot like the planes section, because it's straight up. There's no roads to build. You can just go straight into it. So that's, I think, why it's so expensive for them to be built on the water. Built on the water. Okay. Dorks in the docks. Alright, so there's our little shipping industry as well. So that's good. It is good, as your octave has seen it, and it is good. Alright, so that's all that is for now. I'm Your Octave, and I may pick up on this a little bit later. We'll catch you guys soon. Bye.